pasta and sauce. Brainless, right? Well, if you're an adult, you are going to want my 3 secrets that are going to give this boring weeknight staple a restaurant-worthy upgrade. Rigatoni Bolognese? Let's do this. When I was in university, the classic boring weeknight dinner was boil up some spaghetti, open a jar of Classico sauce, and pour the sauce over the cooked spaghetti. Right? Cheap, cheerful, fast, whatever. But now that I'm a grown-up adult, I want something a little more refined, frankly, a little more exciting. So secret number 1 to making this pasta and sauce absolutely restaurant worthy is to start with homemade bolognese. Now, bolognese sauce, it takes a long time to simmer. It's not complicated to make, but it does take a long time to simmer. So when you're making one batch, make 4 batches and then freeze the rest. That is a classic favor to your future self. I was smart, I stocked my freezer, so that means I've got beautiful homemade bolognese, long simmered, absolutely incredible, and that is the first secret to making this weeknight dinner extremely exciting. This sauce is like gold in my family. We love it. We eat it simply like this with pasta, but honestly, it is so delicious that it makes us feel like we're eating out. I'm gonna take 2 cups of this bolognese sauce and just put it in a pot, because that is secret number 2. You gotta heat up your sauce. Well, there's a secondary secret to that. So there'll be like a 2A, but the first one is you gotta heat up your sauce. Don't just open the jar and put it over your pasta. Oh, it just smells so good. Even when it's cold, it smells so good. All right, then I'm just gonna heat this up kind of gently while my pasta cooks. All right, time to cook the pasta. You know, I've learned a lot since I was in university about cooking pasta. It's not just as simple as throwing it in a pot of boiling water. 3 secrets there too. Secret number 1, you've got to salt the water. You've got to salt the water aggressively. Let me show you what meek salting is. Hello, just a little. It's salted, it's good, we're good. No, guys. We need to salt it aggressively. There we go. Now we're talking. Now that is salted water. Also, you don't need any oil in there. The way to make sure that your pasta doesn't stick to itself when it's cooking is to cook it in lots of water and stir it a lot. Not really that complicated. All right, I'm gonna cook about half a bag of this. Should be enough for 1 portion. All right, maybe enough for 2 portions, maybe 3. I'm going with rigatoni here because I love the way when this gets all put together, the sauce is gonna get into the inside of these little rigatonis. That is what I call a pot of gold. So give this a good stir. There we are. And secret number 3 here with cooking pasta, just check the bag. Just look at the bag. There is going to be a cook time on this bag. Now, of course, the trouble is every bag has it in a different place. So you gotta look at, oh, here we go. Cooking time, 13 to 15 minutes. All right, this is good intel. This is really good because this means that the pasta's gonna take 13 to 15 minutes to cook. You don't have to throw it at the wall. You don't have to do any of those weird things. I'm gonna set my timer for the lower time, 13 minutes, because that means the pasta is gonna be al dente, and that means it's going to still have room to soak up just a little bit of that sauce at the very last minute. Set that timer and stir that pasta. This pasta has been cooking for exactly 13 minutes. It is time to drain it, but before I do that, I want to save some of that pasta water. I know, it looks cloudy, it looks like garbage. However, it is the magic that causes the pasta sauce and the pasta to get together and live in perpetual harmony. Let's drain this pasta now that I've got my reserved pasta sauce. Ooh, heavy. Ow. Right back into the pot. Secret number 3 coming at you. I sort of lost track of my secrets. There's a lot of secrets. Remember them all. They're all very important. I can't believe you even had to ask. Of course the secret is butter. The secret is butter. Okay, I'm gonna take about 1/4 cup of butter and add it right into the pot with the cooked rigatoni. It's gonna melt and it's gonna coat all of that beautiful pasta. I'm going to, of course, encourage it. I don't even have the heat on here. I'm just letting this butter melt around onto that rigatoni. Ho, 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 ho. If you've ever had pasta in a restaurant and you've thought, gosh, why does this taste just so much better than the pasta that I make at home? The secret is the butter. The secret is the butter. Shh, don't tell anyone. Well, tell everyone. Secret is the butter. Once the butter is all nicely melted all over the rigatoni, resist the urge to just eat it all out of the pot with the spoon, okay? Take that lovely warmed up Bolognese sauce and add it right into the pot. And now, stir. Oh, this is about the best thing in the entire world. So, just stir and stir and stir. And this is really important. You need to make sure that the sauce and the pasta get to know each other, really mix in together. Because there is so much residual heat left in the pasta and in the sauce that's already warmed up, what's gonna happen is the pasta's gonna kind of continue to cook and it's going to absorb just a little bit of that Bolognese sauce along with the butter, the coating of butter. What you are looking at here is a restaurant-worthy bowl of pasta and sauce. So I'll just keep stirring and then serve it with a whole bunch of Parmesan. Now, if your pasta is not looking as luscious as you want it to be, you take a couple tablespoonfuls of your reserved cooking water. It's salty, it's starchy, it is the perfect way to turn something into a little bit more saucy. That wasn't a sentence. To make something a little bit more saucy. There we go. There you go, Mrs. Wilson, my grade 10 English teacher. I got the syntax right. Now it's luscious. All right, now I'm just gonna plate it up in a beautiful bowl with lots of Parmesan. All right, I could easily just sit down and eat this entire bowl myself. However, there are 2 other people in my house today, so I'm gonna divide this into 3 bowls. Yum, yum. So you see how the pasta and the sauce are really combined. All of those rigatonis have got a little bit of that beautiful sauce actually nestled on the inside of them. All right, got this beautiful grated Parmesan here, just a little tiny sprinkle of that. Maybe more than a little tiny sprinkle. And number 3 here. Oh, man. All right, all right, all right. You can have some fresh pepper. Does everybody want fresh pepper? Everyone's getting fresh pepper. At this point, everyone's mouths are watering so much that they'll be like, yes, just give it to me, whatever it is. This is so much more than just pasta and sauce. I've got that homemade Bolognese. I've got that beautifully cooked pasta with a little secret bit of butter in there, and then that little bit of cooking water to make it all come together absolutely magnificently. University Claire so wishes she was here eating this now. But I'll tell you, I'm pretty happy to be eating it myself. If you would like the entire full recipe of this gorgeous dish, click the link in the description below. And you know that you want to join the Favours to Your Future Self Masterclass and get the recipe for this Bolognese. Trust me, you do. You do. Guys, life is complicated. Cooking shouldn't be. Happy cooking. That's just perfection.